and I'm here today to do my weekly check-in, to talk about my weight, my measurements, and if you've been here before, you know that I also talk about the last week and everything. It has been overall, I would say maybe, pretty okay week. You know how things are okay until they're not. Somebody breaks your heart, something, there's always something. But only thing that I can be responsible for is myself. So we're going to go with that. What I did want to talk about, though, before I get into my measurements and everything, is meat aversion. And I'm wondering if anybody else has any experience with that. It's not so much that the thought of eating meat makes me sick or anything like that, because that's not the case. I just don't want to eat. I'll make something, I'll have a few bites of it, I don't want to eat it anymore. Like today, I had maybe 4 ounces of steak, leftover steak, earlier today, and a couple bites of some chicken wings tonight. I don't feel hungry at all, not even a little bit. And I don't want to eat that. Nothing sounds good. Well, actually, fried chicken sounds good, or, something like that. But I can't. I still force myself to eat, but I also don't want a stomach ache. And so I've just I don't know if I'm just off of meat or if it's just something that I'm going through. Needless to say, I still have eggs, excuse me, even though even eggs sometimes don't sound great. But is this normal? Is this something that I'm just going to go through? I am on week 5 now, so... And of course, there's my cat. If you don't hear it, you will in a minute. But anyways, that's just kind of my thing right now. I'm really struggling with that and just making sure that I'm eating enough, because I know that I'm not. 4 ounces of steak and a couple bites of some little mini chicken wings is not enough food. But for whatever reason, I can't make myself eat. So somebody please tell me that this is going to go away. So there's that. So we'll just go ahead and get to my measurements real quick. I had a very disappointing week this week. Now, I do not have the biological female organs at this point to have a monthly cycle anymore. I guess I'm just going to say it. I had a hysterectomy, so that doesn't happen to me anymore. But I did maintain my ovaries, so I do still have those symptoms. And judging from those symptoms, I'm going to say that if that was happening, it would be right now. So I think that that has something to do with everything that's going on. And I also think it has something to do with the fact that I gained weight. I gained weight. It wasn't a lot. Mind you, it wasn't a lot. But I gained weight. We'll just go ahead and start right with it. I weighed in at 215.6 on my weigh-in. I started out originally at 235, if you recall, and then 220, and last week I was at 215. Now, is that a lot? No, it is not, but still, it's the first time I've actually gained weight. As for measurements, my neck has stayed exactly the same all the way throughout. It has been 15. My chest, if you recall, was 46 when I started out. Last week it was at 43. This week it was at 42.5. My biceps started out at 15.5. Last week they were at 14.5. And this week they're at 14.5. My waist was 38.75 when I started out. It was 37.25 last week, and again, 37.25 this week. My hips were 50, when I started out. They were 46.75 last week, and they were 46.5 this week. My thighs started out at 28.5, they were 24.5 last week, and 23.75 this week. My calves remained the same at 15 the whole time. So when calculated all of that up, my original body fat that I started out with, and wow, I didn't realize my hair, I'm sorry, my hair is just doing something. My body fat started out at 48.7 originally. Last week I was at 47.7, and this week I went back up to 47.9. So I don't know what's going on. I know it's not great to weigh yourself every week, and I only do it because I only do it because of this, to track everything, and for my accountability videos. Ooh, sorry, that really shook that. So I'm not going to get myself too down about it, although I was initially. I felt really bad because I couldn't figure out what it was that I may excuse me, or may not have done to change it. And then I even was having a mini beat up session because I have bought these, they're almost like Slim Jims, but they're very clean. They are grass-fed beef, just some seasonings and some collagen casings. And I ate a couple of those the other day when I was in line picking up the kiddos from school, because that line is an hour long, and I had just got off of work, and for whatever reason I was a little bit hungry that day, so I had a couple of those and a handful of those Parmesan crisps, you know, the crisps that, I don't know what they're called, but they're in bags of little round crisps. I had a handful of those, and then I had a second handful of those the next day. So I was beating myself about that. Was it that? Is it because it could be that time of the month for me? You know, what is it? What is it? And then I had to let that go, because it is, our weight fluctuates up and down all the time, and I just need to not be focusing on that. I also had considerably smaller measurement gains than I would have liked, considering the way they were dropping quite drastically. But anything is better than nothing, right? I mean, we're just going to keep forging ahead. It's been a hard week, accumulating mostly today, but it's okay. I'm fine. All of you guys out there are always encouraging me, and I really, really love that. So if you know, anybody has any advice about the meat aversion, or if that's even a meat aversion, or what I should do, comment, let me know, because I know that I'm not eating enough, but I don't know what to do. I can't make myself eat without feeling sick. So yeah, there's that. But this is going to be a super short video. I will go ahead and roll the measurement tape. Again, sorry for the noise. I'm at home, my family's home, but there is going to be in my sports bra and my biker shorts, so if you don't want to see that, forewarn, it's about to come. And then I will do my pictures before, during, and currently up for everybody to look at. So excuse me, I keep trying to yawn. I keep trying to yawn because I'm tired. I didn't sleep well last night. But I will go ahead and post those up on the blog, and I apologize that I'm kind of just meh today, not my usual happy self. You know, we have days like this, we all do, and I'm here for it. I'm just going to plow through it. But if any of this is interesting to you at all, if you just want to follow my crazy journey, I would absolutely love it if you would consider subscribing and coming with me on my journey to wellness. Please comment, please like, whatever. I appreciate it all. And yeah, until next time, you take care of you.